Here's a question that stumps three different people in your organization for three different reasons. Which of our AI workload is worth what it costs? Why does our cloud bill look different every single month? With service cost that spiked last Tuesday? Well, nobody has a clean answer, and that's not a people problem, that's a tooling problem. FinOps Cloud Financial Operations is not a tool you buy, it's a practice, an operating model. The problem it solves is structural. Engineering controls cloud spends, but doesn't own the budget. Finance owns the budget, but can't read the cloud bills. And the business just sees a number, going up every quarter. FinOps bridges that gap. Shared visibility, shared accountability, shared language across all three. The FinOps Foundation defines it in three phases: inform, optimize, operate. See everything, fix what's wasteful, build it into how you run. And in 2026, FinOps is genuinely urgent, not optional. 98% of FinOps teams now manage AI spend, up from 31% 2 years ago. CTOs are asking, what is our AI infrastructure written in? Without FinOps tooling, that question has no honest answer. 90% of the teams also manage SaaS on top of cloud. The build doesn't stop at cloud servers or Kubernetes clusters anymore, and finance knows it. And through all of it, organizations are still wasting 25 to 35% of cloud spend on idle resources, over-provisioned instances, orphan storage. Engineers can see the infrastructure, but nobody's connecting it to the cost. Knowing what FinOps is and actually executing it with live data, AI-driven recommendations, and three teams finally aligned, that's where most organizations stall. The practice is sound, the tooling is where it breaks down. And this is what Pi/3 built Pi-FinOps to fix. So what does Pi-FinOps actually do? And who does it do it for? First, unified visibility. All your cloud platforms, be it AWS, GCP, Azure, Snowflake, seamlessly integrated and visible under one view. Every cost tagged to the team, application, environment. For finance, this is the spend trend dashboard they have always needed, month on month, quarter on quarter, by business unit. No more waiting for month-end exports. Second, the AI layer. The engine runs continuously, flagging anomalies, surfacing idle resources, recommending right-sizing action automatically. For engineering, this is service-level granularity, not your account overspent. Exactly which workload, which deployment, which team. And through the value management system, every recommendation is tied back to measurable business value, ensuring optimization efforts translate into meaningful outcomes. So, fix the right thing fast. Third, forecasting. 30 and 90-day projections built on your actual usage data, not industry benchmarks. For CTOs and CIOs, every BI use case, every AI pipeline now has a cost attached. You can finally map business value to actual spend, live numbers, not a spreadsheet estimate. And fourth, governance. Tagging policies, spend guardrails, budget alerts enforced at the platform level. Accountability isn't a Slack message anymore, it's in the system. Pi-FinOps runs on Pi/3's inform, operate, optimize framework. What makes it an accelerator, not just another SaaS tool, is the delivery expertise behind it. Tagging architecture, governance design, implementation support. Engineered for enterprise, not self-serve by default. 78% of FinOps functions now report directly to CTO or CIO. This is the boardroom territory. Your tooling needs to match that. If your cloud bill is growing faster than your understanding of it, that's not a cloud problem. That's a FinOps maturity problem. Pi-FinOps is where you close that gap. Links below. Book a demo. See your own numbers in it.